Hello everyone, my name is Ajay and welcome to World Bankers Career Channel Series Working Cash. Now let me ask you a question. Ever since you started as a new job, how much money has gone through your hands? How much is left? How much? Now the real question is, how much money is left in your wallet? Now if you're not happy with this question, then this video is for you. It's really a great thing that you have a new job. Now you get to hang out with your friends, go to the grocery store, to the mall. It's really a great thing. Now let's come to the real serious stuff. How do you see your saving account? How do you see yourself in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? Have you planned that? Have you considered that? Do you have a plan? Now most of us do have a plan, but then it's not tangible enough. This is what I mean. For some people, saving is just a means to an end. Who knows? The reason why I save is because I save. I had to have money. No, that is not the real thing. You need to have a personal reason why you save. It's really important that you take your savings really seriously, because you don't know in the next years what is going to happen to you. Now, I will hand it over to Nana Kofi to tell you the exact points that you need to know about saving.
So Nana Kofi, why don't you tell us about how to save? Okay, so saving is not as hard as some people make it out to be. Saving is really quite simple. Sometimes, in order to save, the first thing you need to do is just create your budget. That's the first thing you need to do. It's important for you to create your budget. Now, that's how you're going to know how much you need to save. So by creating your budget, you know that, okay, so I make, say, $1,000 a month. Yeah. And as I'm making $1,000, this is the amount of money I'm going to spend on transportation. This is the amount of money I'm going to spend on food. This is the money I'm going to spend on other miscellaneous expenses. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know that you're left with, say, about 200 or even 300, even if it's $100, that's how much you have at the end of the day. Now, it's important for you to take that money and save it right from the start. The moment you grab hold of your salary, you grab hold of your income, you just take that money and go and make that deposit in the bank, because sometimes we like to keep things to ourselves. Yeah. We like to be like, okay, I'm going to wait till, let me just take out all my expenses so that by the time the month is up, I know this is the amount of money I'm left with. Yeah. So that way I'll just go and put it in my bank account. No, that's risky. Yeah. If you have money on you, sometimes you are impulsive. You might see something and you want to buy it. Yeah. And then you buy it and then you realize, I haven't been able to save anything. Yeah. So it's important for you to just create your budget, plan it, and realize that, okay, this is how much I'm going to spend in the month. So let me save this amount. Or you can set from it, you can, by the beginning, you can say that, okay, I want to save this amount, but it should be realistic. It should not be overblown. Yeah. So you need to be realistic with the amount you're going to save. And then the moment you grab hold of your salary, you just take that amount and then place it in a different account. So if it's a savings account, if it's an investment account, just place it there. Okay, so the next thing is to create your own saving mindset. Like I said, you need to have that mindset of someone who wants to start saving. If you don't have that mindset, you always keep postponing, you are procrastinating. Oh, I'll save tomorrow. Oh, I'll save tomorrow. And you don't have it, you haven't created that psyche that, I need to be a saver. I need to start saving money. You end up realizing that you spent all your money. Yeah. Even what you supposedly budgeted. Yeah. For the month, you end up spending everything, and you find that a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. I understand that sometimes you have family, you have children and stuff that you need to take care of, but sometimes you need to take that bold step, take certain initiatives, and put some money down. Now, yes, you may not be able to go out and have fun with your family. You may not be able to buy certain things that you want to buy, but it's much better to have money and put it down. So at a later point in time, you can take that money, a little part of that money, and use it for something. You see, it's savings. So once you have savings, it's very good. So one thing is, saving goes hand in hand with investment. Yeah. So if you don't have that saving mindset, it's very difficult for you to pick up an investment habit. Yeah. And then you need to think long term. You don't need to limit your saving abilities or your saving mindset to just the short term. Okay, I'm making this amount of money a month, so if I take it for a year, this is how much it's going to be. So okay, for the next 6 months, I'm going to save XYZ amount, and then you just keep working on that. No, you need to understand what your plans are for the long term. Okay, so I have a long-term project I want to work on. Say I want to build a house. Say I want to buy a house. Maybe I want to own a car. Maybe I know my children are going to be going to college or university in some time to come. So then I need to put money down so that by the time they get to that place, it will be easier for them to be able to, it will be easy for you to actually pay their fees. Okay. Because you don't want your children going to school and then they go out to take student loans, and then once they graduate from school, they will be in several thousands of dollars of debt. I mean, starting your whole life in debt, it's really not the best. So you need to think long term and then have a goal as to why exactly you are saving. Why exactly you are saving that amount of money. Okay. So if you have that in mind, it's going to be a key motivating factor that is going to push you to save for the long term. So like I said, investment also counts. So as you save for the long term, you might come across some investments that might help you gain some extra income on that money that you're saving. So next is you need to try as much as possible to stay out of debt. Now, you don't have to overspend on your credit card. Yeah. You don't have to buy things, like I said, impulse buying is one of the things that you need to stop doing. Yeah. If you really, really, really want to stay clear of debt, yeah, and have a good saving habit, saving lifestyle, you need to avoid impulse buying. Yeah. Sometimes I know we occasionally want to do that. Yes, once in a while it's not bad. Occasionally you need to treat yourself to something, but it shouldn't be something that you do all the time, because if you keep doing stuff, you're going to end up being in debt. Right. Because the month is ending, or probably your credit card bills come, and then you realize there's so much debt on you, you don't even know how to recover. Yeah. And if you're not careful, you're going to be, and the thing is, once you enter that cycle of debt, you're going to remain in it for probably for as long as possible, because it's going to keep recurring. You pay off some of the debts, there's still more debt for you to pay. Even some of them have interest on it. You see, and it will keep continuing. Yeah. So you need to try as much as possible to develop that saving habit early. Try to avoid impulse buying or buying unnecessarily. Yeah. So that you can actually save some money. So whatever money you save, put it down, don't touch it. Okay. Refer to it as your rainy day account, so that in case of an emergency, or probably when your children reach the level where, or they are entering college and you know, okay, now I have to go and pay their fees, then you take that money. It should not be before that. It should not be before that. And then finally, don't delay. Like I said, don't procrastinate. Don't say that, okay, I will save tomorrow. Each day that passes, your money reduces. Each day, even if you've taken that money and you put it down, there's that temptation to go and touch it. But if that money is in some account somewhere and you don't have an ATM card for it, it's not linked to any of your accounts. It's not linked by credit or debit card. Mm-hmm. And so you will not be able to say I'm going to take that money. The money is there. If you want to go and withdraw, you need to sign a check. Okay. Now that is going to hide. We all know exactly. You don't want to go through that entire process, so you'd rather leave that money in that account. So like I said, take that money today. Like, don't delay. Once your salary hits your account, take that money, the amounts that you've allocated for saving, go straight to your bank or where you have your savings account, or where it is that you are doing your savings. So for me, I'm saving in I have two accounts. One that is my normal account, and then the other one I've preserved it for saving. Wow. So I take, the moment I'm paid, I take the money from one account, move it to the next, and then I pay. So for that one, I don't have an ATM account. Oh, wow. I don't have a debit card for it as well.
So it prevents you from.
Yes, and the thing is, I don't even have a savings withdrawal book. So if I need the money, then I will go and place that request. Yeah. Then they'll give it to me. So for now, even though that account belongs to me and I can view my statements online and everything, I cannot physically go and withdraw money from it. Yeah. Okay. That's the kind of thing you need to do. So don't wait. Start today. The moment you grab hold of your money, walk straight to your bank, and then you just put your money in an account there. This is really the whole gist of it. So if you are an employee, even an employer, and you want to learn how to save, these are some of the things that you need to do if you want to really get value for money.
Alright guys, that's all for today. Please let us know what you think on our comment section below. Click and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and look us up on Facebook and Twitter at WB Job Arena, and on LinkedIn as World Bankers Job Arena. And hey, thank you.